Welcome back to JT on the Go. Today we are going to take a quick tour of the Bansuirō Fukuzumi Hotel here in Hakone, Japan. Bansuirō Fukuzumi is a traditional Japanese hotel in the heart of Hakone, Japan, just outside Tokyo. And trust me, by the end of the video, you're going to want to book a room here yourself to experience Ryokan culture. Anyway, the hotel is a short 7-minute walk from the station when you arrive by train, which is the best way to get here. On the way, you'll pass some genuinely interesting stuff along the main street. Stick around because this hotel is tucked away in a spot you'd never find on your own. I'll show you exactly what I mean by Ryokan as we go. The first thing that makes this place feel Ryokan hits you the second you walk in. You can't walk through the hotel in the shoes you arrived in. Instead, you switch to special slippers the hotel provides for every guest, and when you leave, you swap back into your regular shoes. Now that we've got our slippers on, let's explore. Bansuirō Fukuzumi isn't wheelchair accessible. The only way between floors is by stairs. The hotel also has traditional Japanese onsens located at the back of the lobby. They even have a small library. The onsens are split by gender. The bathhouse with the pink banner at the entrance is for women, and the one with the blue banner is for men. Now let's check out our room. Quick note, you don't wear the hallway slippers inside the room itself. Those are strictly for navigating the hotel. The first room is just open space, used as a bedroom depending on how many guests are staying. Let's check out the room with the toilet. There's a separate pair of slippers waiting at the door. You only wear these inside this specific room. The other bathroom has a sink and is built almost entirely out of wood. No toilet in this one. The main place guests actually get clean though is the Japanese onsen back in the lobby. Before we get to the living room, there are cozy socks laid out for guests who want them. They clearly designed these for comfort. This is the living room. Right now it is in its daytime layout, set up for multi-course Kaiseki meals. After dinner, this exact room transforms into its nighttime configuration. Inside this cabinet is everything you need for the onsen. Robes, washcloths, plus hangers for your coat. The living room also has a TV. The last room has a great view of the river through the window, but we mainly used it for storage. It also has a fridge. Bansuirō Fukuzumi does an incredible job preserving the traditional Ryokan style while still weaving in modern touches. Beautiful view, and now that our tour is done, it's time for Japanese dinner. It's now time for dinner, and you can see that they brought out this interesting looking meal of like Japanese culture. So let's give it a try. In this plate right here, we see tuna. Just gonna eat that. Yeah, it's chill. Reminds me of something that I've tasted before, but I do think the raw salmon's a lot better. Here's how it works. You sit at the table in the living room and hotel staff bring your courses out one at a time. I ordered the beef course. Whatever you order comes out right before dessert. Once you finish your course, they clear it before bringing the next. While we wait on the main course, a bit more important info. For both dinner and breakfast, you pick from 3 time slots. We choose 6 p.m. for dinner and 8 a.m. for breakfast the next morning. The living room switches from daytime to nighttime mode 30 minutes after dinner wraps up. They also provide maps of the building layout, rules and info for the onsens, and instructions for the AC and TV remote. Alright, the main course is here. If you order the beef like I did, it comes raw, and you cook it yourself right at the table. Way easier than it sounds. This is what I ordered, and that blue element underneath is what gets lit to start the cooking process. Another option is abalone. Cooked properly, it won't upset your stomach. These creatures are actually endangered in Japan, which makes watching one dance while it cooks feel like a rare delicacy experience. If you look closely, you can see it moving slowly right now. Once the flame underneath fully ignites, the abalone keeps moving until the heat eventually stops it. It is not moving much yet, but once it heats up enough, that's when the real movement starts.
Put it in the middle.
There, you can see it moving now. Quick fact, abalone are sea snails in the genus Haliotis, the only genus in the family Haliotidae. Their shells are known for a flattened ear-shaped form, a pearly interior, and a row of breathing holes along the edge. You can find abalone in nearly every ocean in the world except the Atlantic coast of North America. In the US, Japan, Canada, Mexico, and South Africa, abalone populations are endangered and facing real extinction risk from overfishing, warming ocean temperatures, and illegal trade. That butter on top is purely for flavor. Here's the interesting part about the cooking. What's actually burning underneath isn't a candle or a gas line. I honestly don't know the technical name for it, but it is a small, uncontrolled flammable fuel source designed to burn out completely once your food is done cooking. With the Wagyu beef, all you need to do is flip it with the small tongs provided whenever it's time. You'll repeat this a few times, and the signal that it is ready is simple. When the flame burns out completely, the beef is done. As you can see in the time lapse, the flame's out, which means it is ready, and for the record, this Wagyu was incredible. Dessert is a healthy choice tonight. Fruit, and honestly, I am a huge fruit person, so no complaints here. About 30 minutes later, 2 hotel staff members come in to transform the living room into its nighttime setup. Here's how they do it. The living room can hold up to 2 beds. The other room we saw earlier can hold 1. We'll wrap things up with breakfast the next morning. Remember, we booked the 8 a.m. slot. So final verdict, Bansuirō Fukuzumi is a traditional Ryokan hotel that comes highly recommended if you're staying in Hakone, a perfect home base for exploring the region. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, drop a comment, subscribe, and follow me on social media for more. If you're heading to Hakone and need somewhere to stay, Bansuirō Fukuzumi is an incredible pick. Until next time.